Here we are in the middle of a pandemic. The local, state, and federal governments have all enabled a stay-at-home order. This is a time for us to do our civic duty and follow those recommendations for the health and safety of our families and our fellow man. So what are we to do? We can't have face-to-face scout meetings, and we can't go out to camp. You might be asking yourself, how am I supposed to advance if I don't have a senior patrol leader to help me? You don't have to stop advancing just because of the difficult situation we are in. I am here to tell you that everything you need to know is in this book. One of the objectives in scouting is to teach you how to do things for yourself, and most importantly, learn the essential scout skills on your own. Senior patrol leaders and scoutmasters can help teach you how to do these skills, but their main job is to make sure that you know them. A sign of a good scout is one that comes up to me and says, I would like to show you this skill for a requirement, and then he shows me without me having to show him how it is done. This video is going to show you a skill for a requirement. It is up to you to learn it. All right, today we're going to start with the scout rank requirements. And particularly, we're going to be working on 4A, show how to tie square knot, 2 half hitches, and taunt line hitch. Explain how each knot is used. All right, we're going to start with the square knot. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with 2 pieces of rope of similar material and similar size and diameter. And what a square knot is going to do is going to join these 2 together so that they won't slip. And the way we do that is we're going to take the right side and we're going to go right over left and under. Now we're going to take left over right and under. Pull that tight. Now we know we get a square knot if we can slide it back and forth and it looks just like that. If we pull it tight, it will stop slipping. It's a great knot for holding 2 pieces of rope together. This is not a knot that you want to use for carrying heavy loads in a rescue situation or anything like that. It's really for simple things like tying packages together, joining 2 pieces of rope to make them longer. It's also known as a first aid knot because it's used to finish off many of the bandages that you might tie around an arm, a wound of any type. Let's do that one more time. Right over left and under, left over right and under. And that is the square knot. The next knot we're going to do is 2 half hitches. This knot is used to take guide wires and attach it to grommets on tents. It can be used to secure things to trees or to poles, different things like that. The way this works is we're going to go around the pole or through the grommet, whatever it is that we're trying to attach to. We're going to take our working end of the rope, go over, under and through. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to take the working end of the rope, come over, under, and through. When we tighten this up, dress it up a little bit, that's the 2 half hitches. That's what it should look like. This knot will slide and secure very nicely. We're going to do that one more time for you. Try to slow it down a little bit. Around the pole, over, under, and through. It might help you if you secure it up to whatever you're working with. And then we're going to do the same thing again. Not under, but over, under, and through. And tighten it up. Now this knot can be tied also. I like to do it by going over, under, and through. You can actually go under, over, and through. But if you do that, you have to also do it on the second time also. You have to go under, over, and through. It's however you prefer. That's the 2 half hitches. Okay, so the third and final knot that we're going to do is the taunt line hitch. It's very similar to 2 half hitches. Matter of fact, we're going to start it the very same way. Now what the taunt line is used for is it's very good for adjusting tent cords So when you got a guide wire that is a little limp and it's not pulling your tent tight enough, if you've got a taut line on one of the ends, you can tighten it up real well. I'm going to show you how that works. So the way we're going to start this is just like the 2 half hitches. We're going to go over, under, and through. But now, instead of finishing the knot, we're going to go around one more time, just like that. Now we're going to come to the outside of the loop. We're going to go over, under, and through. And that's the taut line. And the reason we can use this to tighten up ropes is if we slide it to so that things are tight and we put pressure against it, it won't slip back. It will slip open wherever we want it to go, but once it's done, you can put all kinds of tension on it and it won't go anywhere. That is a taut line. I'm going to show you that one more time. We're going to go over, under, and through that loop. And we're going to go around one more time. Over, under, and through the loop. Tighten it up a little bit. Now we're going to come up to the outside of the loop. We're going to go over, under, and through, and then tighten it down. And that is the taut line. I hope this video was helpful. Please practice these skills, do what you need to do, and learn what you need to know. Once you have done this, you can show your accomplishments to your senior patrol leader or scoutmaster at a Zoom troop meeting, a text, an email, a video meeting, or whatever social media you use. Remember, when contacting an adult leader, to send the message to a parent or another adult. We must always practice 2-deep leadership, even when communicating virtually. You can also wait until you meet again as a troop to show off your skills. Remember, this pandemic is just temporary, and we will be back to normal soon, and you will be ready to meet the challenges of advancement. Scouting skills will serve you a lifetime, so learn them today.